Gillis. I was born and raised in Kosciusko, Mississippi. And man, I'm 35 years old. And I've been on this musical journey for quite some time. I entered Southern Soul in 2020, and I haven't looked back. It's been a great journey. I had some ups and downs, but I learned from everything, most of all. But
Okay.
God fearing. Um, I'm a proud father of two, and
Okay.
man, hey, I just love making music, love making people feel good.
All right, man. And so with your music too, let me say too, man, you don't give out your age now. You always got to make them guess. Don't give out your age next time. Don't tell them because you don't give them a chance to judge. But in any case, though, so now with that music, you because how long have you actually been doing music? Because I heard you use the words you've been in Southern Soul since 2020. So now I know a different Gold Gillis, but let the people know what type of music were you doing before you was doing Southern Soul, before you started Southern Soul.
I actually got on the rap scene around 2011. I was rapping, and I was doing shows at all the little strip clubs around Jackson, and man, a lot of little other venues, and uh, I, I actually I actually miss rapping, but it just as me getting older and maturing, and I just really just felt like it wasn't my lane no more, and you know it just I had to just switch it up, and I had always had the voice to sing, but I was a little stagnant to sing because I just was kind of hard on myself. I felt like I wasn't, just the best singer, but I just gave it. I just stepped out on faith and came out with my first single produced by Grammy Award winning producer Reverend Slim called "Ain't Right," and I just kept going, kept going.
So now that was your motivation to switch genres. Is it because you felt like, well, I'm getting a little too old for rap, or you actually got tired of rap, or you just said you wanted to try something new? Like, what was your motivation about switching genres?
It was really just growing up in the church and singing a lot, and I always felt like I had that voice. But I used to play around, I never took it serious, but I just had to get away from rap because it's just these days that's what's everybody big goal. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper. So I still love it. I still listen to rap every day. But
Okay.
I just wanted to just get into a new lane. I just felt like that I can progress and be successful in a different lane. So I stepped into the Southern Soul blues genre, and it's been fascinating. It's been great.
So now, would you transition into the Southern Soul market? What was your first Southern Soul song that you did?
It was Ain't Right. It's called Ain't Right, produced by Reverend Slim. It was we released it at the end of uh December in 2020.
So now tell me about your experience doing a Southern Soul song for the first time. Like, what was the transition like? Did it make you feel a certain way? Did you automatically just pick it up, or did you like go practice the song, then went in the studio and did it?
I rehearsed it a couple times, but I really stumbled across the song just playing with my voice and playing around because I used to always joke around like, man, I'll make a blues song one day, and my partner they'd be laughing, and I was just at the house one day a while ago, and I just came up with lingo. Just I was playing, I changed my voice like, when it feels so good, even though it ain't right, I'm gonna make it last all night. And
All
I
right.
was like, hold on now. I said, that kind of groovy right there. And,
Yeah.
so I changed I started singing with it, and I always been a great writer. So it just everything just formulated just right on time, right on time. But like I had rehearsed it and everything. And I always been a big fan of music. I used to listen to blues just a little bit, not much. I used to really the only blues singer I used to listen to growing up was like Johnny Taylor, all of them, like the legends.
The blues.
Bobby Womack, all them, and I used to listen to a little bit of Vic Allen when I was getting a little older. Actually, before I got into Southern Soul, he was like him and a few others was like the only ones I would listen to. I wasn't just listening to it that much, but everything just fell into place, and I just felt like it was my lane, and so.
Well, I will tell you this now. Hearing you just do that little rendition a few minutes ago, I can see how that'll make you say, "Hey, I'm about to try this blues. You sound pretty good doing that right there." You know what I mean? Especially you tried that in the shower or something, and it come back echo, and I already know you say, "I'm about to do my first Southern Soul song."
Yes,
So
yes.
now, with that journey that you have been taking, tell us a little about some of the things that you have accomplished since joining the Southern Soul family. Like some of the people who you share the stage with, maybe you've even collaborated, because I know about one big collaboration we're gonna be playing a little bit later on.
Mm-hmm.
Let the people know a little bit about your journey in the Southern Soul genre.
Man, woo! First of all, like I remember, I was actually here at WNPR 9.1 when I met Mr. Bobby Rush, the legend himself. Yes. I met him, and he gave me an autograph uh, book of his first book. He gave it to me, and he gave me a lot of words of wisdom, and I sung for him, and I couldn't believe I was meeting him, and I've met TK Soul, I've met Sir Charles, I've met everybody like man, everybody from Arthur Young to P2K to King George.
Now, have you shared the stage with a lot of these individuals to where you performed on the same stage that they did?
Yeah. I did a lot of opening acts starting out. So and really when I first started out, I was opening up for big venues, big shows. Like I was one of my first shows I opened up was in Clarksdale at Gentleman Nights, and I opened up for the Daniel Kimball and the J Mars group. That was like my first show. I only had like 2 songs, and I was nervous. I was trembling, and like when I did that show with them, I saw how the J Mars group and the Daniel Kimball came out. I felt like a rookie. I was like, man, I got a long way to go. I just kind of got a little discouraged a little bit, but I picked myself up like that next day, and I just kept going. I kept brainstorming on what I can do, to make my show better and everything. But I've had pleasure to meet some of everybody in Southern Soul. It's very few that I haven't met.
So that would have been in 2021.
It was like right at the end of 2020.
Okay, that was right at the end of 2020 when you had the chance to open for them.
Mm-hmm.
So now, tell me about this song. Which song of yours that most people would be the most familiar with?
I would have to say, "Thick Thighs Save Lives." I just had to say that. Yeah, "Thick Thighs Save Lives" is a big one. That one it was just kind of a little groundbreaking for me. And I'm known for reverse cowgirl to my trail riders. Shout out all my trail riders, reverse cowgirl, but most of all, thick thighs. Excuse me. Most of all, thick thighs save lives.
Yeah, now Thick Thighs Save Lives I'm familiar with. I like the reverse cowgirl song as well. We got Handyman in the building in the booth. Handy, see if you got that Gold Gillis on your system with Thick Thighs, if you would, and let me know. We're gonna play that in a few minutes. So now with those particular songs, now with that Thick Thighs, you tapped into a different voice and a different style. What made you create that song the particular way that you did?
Going to so many shows, just seeing so many different women with just the most perfect anatomy, just like they they body just built just right, curves all in the right places, and it just inspired me. And just like I used to always hear that old saying, like I used to always hear older women and older men say, "No, thick thighs say live." So it just came to me. I'm like, I always wanted the titles of my songs to be eye catching, where they want to they got to click on it. So I was like, thick thighs save lives, and it just made me just remember a time that I was in a nightclub or during the show or even after the show, I was just talking to different women, and I used to always hear they, "Oh, thick thighs say live, right? All right." So it just made me just have to write. I had to write about it. And it got that delta, that down home delta sound to it, and it's to me it's just like one of the best songs I've ever made. And big shout out to Reverend Slim. I gotta say it's again Grammy Award winning producer, man. Reverend Slim, he got some songs out himself, but man, he did his thing with that beat. And
Okay,
man,
that's who did the beat. Reverend Slim did the beat.
yeah,
Yeah, Dick Thighs do save lives. They can take them to, but they
woo,
do save lives. And but with that song though, you still tapped into. It doesn't sound like any of your other songs the way you delivered the song. What made you deliver the song that way? We're gonna play it in a minute. Whenever Handy let me know when he's ready, if he can pull it up.
yeah, like see, like they call I call this industry Southern Soul Blues. I call that's how I look at it. Because there's people that do blues music and people do Southern Soul music. But like I really with Thick Thighs Save Lives, I was stepping into my blues side. I
Okay.
was trying to step into that other side of Gold Gillis to show them that I can't only make just trail ride music or Southern Soul music or whatever. So Thick Thighs Save Lives just really inspired me just to try another side of me, and just to take a little risk and see what happened. And it turned out pretty good. I've been getting a lot of spins, and it's just a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
Well, I know that's one of the songs that has been on a couple of radio charts. And so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna check it out. My guy Handy Man got it ready right here on 90.1 FM. We got Gold Gillis in the building, and we're about to play his song Thick Dive Saved Lives. Y'all keep it locked right here. We're gonna be right back with Mr. Gold Gillis.
Purpose real. You came up with another one. Miss Big Guys, can you please save my life? Miss Big Guys, can you please save my life? This woman told me Dick guys save lives. Woman told me Dick guys save lives. The way she moving and grooving had me losing my mind. Then she pressed that thing up, put it all on me. Baby, can I ride those curves and see where it takes me? Then I said, Miss Dick Dice, I know this may sound crazy. My heart racing like a pass out. Can you save me, baby? Dick Dice, can you please save my life? Dick Dice, can you please save my life? Dick Dice, can you please save my life? Can you please save my life? Oh, she just is fine. She just is fine. Fine as she can be. She just is fine.
All right, man. Hey, That's Gold Gillis right here on 90.1 FM during the lounge. I'm your guest host, Lex Luga, sitting in for Marlena. She didn't make it today, and we got Gold Gillis in the building. Thick Thighs Saved Lives. You just heard it right here. If that was your first time here, then make sure to call and request that particular song. And hey, if you do have any questions, you can call the station right now and you can ask Mr. Gold Gillis why he's in the building. So now, hey man, for somebody who's never seen your show, I will say you have a dynamic show. You have a lot of energy, and your show got some moves, especially for a big fella. You bigger than me, I can't move like that. So now, where do you get the moves from and the energy in doing your shows? Tell the people about that for somebody who's never seen your show. Tell them what they can expect to see.
Man, I I've always been the type of big guy that can dance, but I used to just be in my own little world and just dance, and just when I get to feeling good or whatever. But man, like my process before my show and during it, like I've lost some people. I lost one of my uncles. I lost a close friend of mine, and they all knew that I was into music and I was uh, trying to reach my goal in this music industry. But like every time before a show, I always do that and kiss my fingers and point toward the sky, because I know they watching me and they give me motivation to go out there and try to get a crowd something good to see, some entertainment, and but yeah, man, sometimes I do get tired doing them shows.
I bet you do, man. You do give a lot of energy, and hey, that's how it's supposed to be done, the way that you do it. Now, with this other song that we're gonna play here in a few minutes, tell us how this song came about, and let them know who is the surprise feature on this particular record.
Man, this song right here, this has become one of my favorites, man, because like just from experience, there's a lot of fellas out here doing it. I do it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
There's a lot of tricking going on, and all my guys, y'all know what it is. Let you know what it is.
Tricking is.
Everybody know what tricking is.
It's different type of tricking though.
Well, in this particular type of tricking, I partake in.
Okay.
And so I have just gone shine some light on it because it's going on throughout this world every single day. I see it with my own eyes, and I'm guilty of doing it. But my boy Lamar Williams, man, big shout out to Lamar Williams, man. I just signed with Rockslander Entertainment.
Congratulations. I wish I had the round of applause on here.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, man. And I had spoke with Lamar's about the song, and like as soon as he heard it, as soon as he heard the beat and where I was going with it, he said, "I'm gonna kill it." He said, "I'm gonna kill it." And so, man, like probably like a week or two later, I'm gonna say like a week later, he got me his vocals back. We got it mixed and mastered, and man, we put it on out there, and it's been doing pretty good so far, But it just I just had to touch on some stuff that I feel like people don't touch on that much. They might touch on it in different words, but I just had to go ahead and put it out there like I trick on you, baby. As long as you put it on me.
Well, hey, ain't nothing wrong with a man that's willing to tell you the truth and let you know how it be known. Now, I'm curious. It sounds like to me you recruiting though. That what it sounds like now. You recruiting.
Hey,
because I'm pretty sure most women don't mind somebody spending a little money on them, making them feel good about themselves.
Yes, indeed.
Because that's the definition of tricking. Now we're gonna play that in a minute, but I do want to ask you a couple of other questions. Now, you say you're from Kosciusko, correct?
Yes, yes.
And with the music that you grew up on, how do you feel that music played a part of your musical journey? Because I heard you mention a few of the artists, but did you actually pattern the music after the artists when you decided to switch genres, or did it just was coming to your mind and you just said, "Hey, I'm about to do this," or did you tap back into what you grew up
on? It was kind of like a little mixture, because I've always just had that passion and that ear for music, but like I wanted to sound different. I didn't want to sound like nobody else. That was the hardest thing coming into this genre was trying to sound different, but just being raised in the church and stuff like that, and listening to all these. I grew up listening to a lot of Lee Williams and Ken Spirituals and all that,
Okay.
and but it's just like some blues music and some southern soul. Some of them kind of have that little groove, like a little church groove to it,
Yes.
So it just it wasn't hard for me to adapt. It just was it was a process, but the most overall thing, I was just trying to be different. But I was using some of my knowledge of what I've learned from other musicians, and just hearing other music. I've studied different musicians, and listened to how they cadence is, and all this type of stuff. But I never wanted to sound like them though. You
But
know.
so, who are some of your favorite soul artists? Like, who do you feel still influenced that then? Because I know that there's a few legends that inspired you. Who are some of those people?
Man, I gotta say my boy Lamar's Williams. Then I gotta say Vic Allen, man. LJ. Big shout out LJ
Shout out
Eccles
L.J. Evans.
and the Neck Bone Band. Oh, my boys right there.
Yeah,
But man, it's so many I can name though, but just a few. But J1. I've had talks with J1 before, and he would kind of put me on game. And just listening to how they harmonize their music and stuff like that, and just I just like, dang man, these guys, they got it, and like I can kind of get that falsetto a little bit. I kind of got that soprano in my voice a little bit, so like listening to Vic, it really inspired me a lot, because he always be doing it. Oh baby, all
they
that,
sure do.
and
They
it
sure
just
do.
it just like just was captivating me, and but it's so many different artists that I could name, but those few right there, man, I look up to those guys. Big Yayo, um, so
Shout
many
out Big
people.
Yayo.
Man, I could be naming these guys all day, and
Yeah,
but yeah, I gotta say, Jeter Jones, he was one I left him out. Shout out to Kane. Jeter Jones, he was one that I used to listen to before I started, and I was like, dang, this guy, he different, man. He just,
yeah.
his voice different, his swag different, and man, it's so, I could keep naming and naming, but
Now,
hey,
now that's it is somebody who I could see a rippness of your style from, because he's an entertainer and the way to entertain as well. Now tell me about when you got honored earlier this year, because your name was mentioned in the state proclamation for Mississippi recognizing Southern soul music to be in the birthplace here in Mississippi. Tell us about that experience, to even be a part of it, to even be mentioned when you just say you started in 2020. Now you had the opportunity early this year, well, earlier last year, to be a part of the proclamation.
man, it was a very, very great experience. Like, it was it was it was really just a blessing to be a part, to have my name along with such great artists and legends. It just it was just overwhelming.
Hmm.
And like, that was one of the best days of my life, just to be with my Southern Soul family, and just to know that I got people behind me, and we all support each other. And I'm behind them, and everybody was in great spirits that day. And it just was just great to be recognized for something of that stature. Like, I just felt like that was just like we made history that day.
Yes, you definitely
You
made
know,
history. Don't forget too, though, you got to, make sure that you put your name back on the list, because shout out to the commission. That's commissioner to keep the stamps, and shout out to Marlena to being the driving force on. They're going to do the proclamation again this year, and so artists and those who are affiliated with Southern Soul, you have the opportunity to make the list. If you missed it last year, you have to sign up by February the 1st. So for more info, like I say, you can follow Marlena, you can follow the Lounge radio show page on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and get more information on that. So now I have been looking and I seen that man, you got about a million or so streams on Spotify from different songs. Now, tell us a little bit about the marketing you done did with the songs. And I see that "Thick Thighs" is your number one song that people. So obviously your marketing idea with the song titles does get people to tune in.
Yeah.
So tell our audience a little bit about that marketing strategy that you use to get those million Spotify views on multiple songs.
It's really like the algorithm. You get yourself in the algorithm with a famous superstar, for instance, like Reverse Cowgirl. A lot of people know that T-Pain got a song called Reverse Cowgirl. So so when people they might want to search that song, they might just type in Reverse Cowgirl. T-Pain song gonna pop up, then mine most likely will pop up also along with others. So it's just about getting into that algorithm and everything. So that's why like most of my titles are different. Like I got Reverse Cowgirl, got Waffle House Blues, I got Thick Thighs Save Lives, Do Fries Go With That Shake. George Clinton had a song called Do Fries Go With That Shake, and it like I'm pretty sure he went platinum, gold, whatever with that song. So
several times over.
So like it's just about just getting that algorithm and everything. And my branding strategy is just to have everything accessible, all links. I try to post links where they can just click on it and go straight to the song, or it'll pull up all the different platforms. They can just click on their favorite music app and everything. But I like to do motion graphic where people can kind of see where I'm going with the song, where they can be intrigued to click on it. So and then it just really all about just promoting yourself and just posting, share them links, because you really just never know who's gonna click on them links. And I have a lot of listeners from just like some everywhere. There'd be people in France.
Yeah, other countries.
Yeah, man.
Other countries is what I've seen that a lot of artists do have. So now, Handy, I do want you to go ahead and be queuing up that Trick on You featuring Lamoris Williams. We're gonna get into that in a second. So now the other question I got for you, man, is that where did your name come from? How did you get the name Gold Gillis, man? Because I'm looking at you now, I can see, but now I want to hear from you.
I'm glad you asked me. I hope everybody listening to this. I'm glad you asked me this question. All right. It was a mobster name.
Okay.
Babyface Nelson, right?
Yeah.
Babyface Nelson, real name is Lester Joe Gillis. So I liked Babyface Nelson because they always say he had a baby face, but he was kind of a little sneaky or kind of a little devious, and that's how people portray me to be. Like, oh, he got a baby face and he seemed all sweet, but I might show out on you and cut up on you a little bit. So instead of me going with Babyface Nelson and going with my government name, I was like, well, I said, what do I like? Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted gold jewelry, gold grill. I always wanted that. Like I always was just fascinated with gold. Ever since I was little, I used to put the little aluminum foil in my mouth when I was growing up.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I was like,
I can see that.
I was like, Gold Gillis, and it just stuck. And a lot of people be wondering, who is Gold Gillis? What is a Gold Gillis?
Yeah.
Gold Gizzard, they call me some everything. They call me everything. A lot of people get me mixed up for Gold Grills, because I got the grill in my mouth and stuff. But now it's not Gold Grills, it's Gold Gillis. I just wanted to be different, and that's how I came up with my name, y'all. A lot of people don't know. David Face Nelson. His real name is Lester Joe Gillis. Y'all can go look it up on Wikipedia, Google it.
Okay.
But that's how I came up with it, and I stuck with it. I've had people try to tell me to change my name, but I just feel like that wasn't gonna be right because like I'm already registered as an artist as Gold Gillis. So I'm not about to change that. It's too late.
Man, you did some thinking on that one, man. You took the Babyface Nelson and added your favorite, I guess you could say, metal to it, gold, and come up with Gold Gillis because of his real name. That's all right there, man. So, hey, I would have never guessed that. I was all the way off, but I knew you love gold, though, so I had that part right. I wouldn't have never guessed the Gillis. So, I should have made that a trivia question right there.
Oh yeah.
To give away a couple of tickets. So I should have announced it earlier, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do, though. So we're gonna give away a couple of tickets here. I'm gonna give away 2 tickets to the Soul Music Awards next weekend. I'm gonna have a question. Now, have you just heard him? All right, what he just said, that's gonna be the question. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you early. And at 9:40, I mean, excuse me, 4:45, we'll take a couple of calls and you can win 2 tickets to the Soul Music Awards to see none other than Big Moochie, Terry Wright, P2K, Derek the Change Man Smith. We got Ray Rush, Ramon and Rush, and a host of others, man. You can get 2 tickets. You don't have to be able to answer the question and be our correct call and answer the question at 4:45. So now, Handy, do you got that trick on you ready yet? Gold Gillis, the trick on you featuring the Morris Williams right here doing the lounge.
Baby, I'll do anything. Just put it on you. I met a woman so fine, the prettiest I've ever saw. And she said I got a man, but he can't do nothing at all. She said he won't pay a phone bill. Now it's about to get cut off. I said, join that plan. It's a limited text and talk. Just let me stab on ya. Make you scream like it's Halloween. Girl, I'll trick on you. I'll do anything for the treat. You smell like candy, and I bet you taste so sweet. Baby, anything you want, you can get it out of me. You can get anything from me. All these big head honeys. Girl, I'll trick on you. Long as you put it on me. You can get anything from me. All these big head honeys. Girl, I'll trick on you. Long as you put it on me. Every time you call my phone, every time I know you want a couple hours home too. I tell you, come on, get it just as long as I can put you in the private and mama. Oh yeah, my buddy say you're making a fool of me, just getting in my pockets. Cause you don't call me the payday, but like them she say, it ain't tricking if you get it. Yeah. People paying car notes, people spending cash, people paying light bills, people buying bags for you. Anything for you. Girl, long as you put it on me, you can have my money. I don't care about what they say. I'm gonna give it to you, baby, anyway. Anything, all these big head honeys. Oh, girl, I'll trick on you. Anything you need, long as you put it on me. Anything from me. Oh, yeah. All these big head honeys. Girl, I'll trick on you. I'll give them to you. Long as you put it on me. You can get whatever you want from me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. your cash out. I'ma see it all. Yeah. How about your food, clothes? Oh, yeah.
Man, that right there was Gold Gillis. Gold Gillis. Featuring Morris Williams. That was called Tricking on You. So now my question is, if you ain't tricking on them, they ain't put it on you. If you ain't tricking on them, they ain't put it on you.
Yep.
That's the only way you trick it on. They got to put it on you.
They got to put it on.
Cause that's what it said on the song now. So I'm just going with the song, ladies. I didn't come up with that.
She gonna get everything. She gonna get baby wipes, washing powder, anything you need, all your necessities, baby. I'm gonna give you a fried 10-piece hard, wing stop, lemon pepper. You know y'all like some wings. You know y'all like to eat. I got you, baby.
Just sing it to her one time. What you gotta do though? What you gotta do? You gotta sing it one time.
You can get anything from me.
Come on, now.
All these big head honey.
Yeah.
Girl, I'll trick on you.
Trick on you.
Long as you put it on me.
You gotta put it on them, right?
Got
Here's
to.
Gold Gillis debuting on 90.1 FM WMPR during the Lounge Radio Show. I'm Lex Luga. Marlena's out today, and our special guest is Gold Gillis. You just heard his record here. Make sure to go look that up. It's out on all digital platforms. Get on your social media too, so they can keep up with you and your movement and any new songs you got up, any shows you got coming up. Get up your social media.
Hey, y'all can follow me on Facebook, GoldGillis, Instagram, at I am Gold Gillis. That goes for the same thing on Snapchat and TikTok, at I am Gold Gillis. Hey, we got some new music coming out. I'm working on this song. I don't even want to say the title because I don't want nobody to steal it from me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But,
don't do it. You can tell them what it's about, though.
Ooh.
You want to tell them what it's about?
If I say what it's about,
oh, that ain't gonna work then. Okay, all right. Go ahead then.
It's gonna be one of them catchy titles though. It's something that everybody do every day. It's the way we got here. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Y'all know how we got here, the process.
All right.
So I got another song about something dealing with that. My debut album is coming soon. There's no date on it yet. We still cooking it up in the lab for y'all, man. Man, Roxland Entertainment, we got a lot coming for y'all. Hey, big shout out to Broom Entertainment, man. Big shout out to Lex Luga. Big shout out to Hood Idol Radio. Big shout out to the Lounge Radio Show. Marlena, Southern Soul Tuesday. The whole Southern Soul family, my soul brothers and sisters. I love y'all no matter what. I love y'all. But hey, I got a lot coming. We got a lot coming. Hey, it's a blessing to be able to have breath in my body, to be able to just spread my music with others.
Well, I don't know about you, Gold Gillis, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that came in the world by their mama or their daddy putting it on them.
Yeah.
And somebody tricking on somebody.
Yes,
so,
indeed.
You know, that song is relatable. I said I'm going to give away 2 tickets that we have. Our first caller, the number is 601-948-5835. Our first caller, the question you're going to have to answer is, who did Gold Gillis get the name Gillis part from? So he just said it a few minutes ago. I call it, get 2 tickets to the Soul Music Awards that's next Sunday at Ground Zero Biloxi, that's co-owned by Morgan Freeman. You never know who will be in the building, but I do know Big Moochie, Terry Wright, P2K, Ramon and Rush, and Pastor Derek, the Change Man Smith, will be in the building along with a host of others. Once again, that's 601-948-5835. So now, okay, we got one caller.
Whoa.
So let me see. Caller, you live on the air.
There is no call in the queue.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, let me see. It's my first time working the phone. I think he answering over there. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
All right, you're live on the air. What's your name?
Renee.
Renee. So Renee, we're here with Gold Gillis. For those 2 tickets, tell me where did Gold Gillis get the last part of his name from? What person was that?
Babyface Nelson.
All right, you got it. You got it. You are our winner. Let me take a picture of your number, and I will give you a call back and tell you where to get your tickets. So now tell me your name one more time.
Babyface Nelson.
Now tell me your name. You got the tickets. You don't want the
My name
tickets.
is Renee.
All right.
I'm sorry. My name is Renee Pryor.
All right, Miss Renee. So tell me what station are you tuned in to that you just won with?
Baby, 90.1. I listen to you every day.
All right. Well, thank you, Renee. And we got your 2 tickets coming. I'm going to call you in a few minutes and give you your tickets after the show. Thank you for tuning in. You stay tuned in right here to 90.1 FM, okay?
Will do. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
All right, so congratulations to Renee. That is our winner of the 2 tickets to the Soul Music Awards next weekend. So go get us. You got them tuned in and they listening too. So now somebody out there know where you got your name from. Nothing else, right?
They know.
They know. That's what I'm talking
Thanks
about.
to you. They know.
Yeah. Babyface Nelson. Babyface Nelson. I'll never guess that one. So congratulations to Renee for tuning in and being able to answer that question. So what's next, man? You got any shows coming up or anything like that? What show you got coming up next?
I will be hosting a show in Port Gibson at Uptown Royalty Sports Bar and Grill. I hope I said that right. I think I said it wrong last time when I was at the event, but it will be Big Yayo and Lil T, and I will be hosting. That'll be my first time hosting a show. So y'all come out, PG, y'all come out, and I will be the calls. They coming in. You know, it's cold right now. We really waiting on trail riding season. But March 21st, I will be back in Chicago, Illinois, along with a host of others: Bridget Shield, LJ Eccles, Jackie, Latrice, New Orleans Bo, Handyman gonna be there. Hey, and we're gonna have a great time. So y'all tune in for that. March 21st in Chicago, Illinois. I got a few dates lined up in the summer. I believe June the 28th, I will be in Topsy, Alabama, and I will be also in Montgomery, Alabama, in beginning of June. But you know, the schedule is coming along slowly but surely. But you know, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for trail riding season. Most of all,
you're still working, and I want to congratulate you on being nominated for New Artist of the Year at the Soul Music Awards. I forgot to say that, and you are one of our Soul Music Tour honorees. So congratulations to you on that as well, man. So hey, keep the movement going, man. If you had to see my guy Gold Gillis perform, you see him on the flyer, you see him performing anywhere near you or even far from you, go check him out because he's going to guarantee to give you a great show. So hey, appreciate you coming on, man. And anything else you want to make sure the people know before you go?
Hey, keep God first, man. And don't never let nobody tell you can't do anything. You can do anything you want, as long as you put your mind to it, put them positive thoughts and vibes behind it. Hey, you be on top. You can be the president. You can be the doctor, the best doctor in the world, lawyer, anything you want to be. You just got to put that brain to it, and you can do it. Hey, I'm Gold Gillis. Big shout out to Lex Luga. Big shout out to Handyman. Big shout out to Reverend Slim. Hey, I love y'all, man. Gold Gillis. All right, now.
All right, now let's go. Gillis right here doing the lounge on 90.1 FM WMPR. Got a few announcements before we go. Don't forget about the Southern Soul Aquarius Valentine's Day brunch. Valentine brunch, okay? Because it's not Valentine's Day. Let me say that again. It's the Southern Soul Aquarius Valentine brunch, Sunday, February the 16th. And that would be at Social 21 Bistro. That's located on County Line Road in Jackson, Mississippi. Performing live is going to be Goodfella A1, my girl Stephanie. Then you got DJ Energizer and my guy DJ Big O 601 on the Wheels of Steel. And Marlena will be hosting. That's Marlena from right here doing the Lounge Radio Show. You can go to Southern Soul Brunch Live.eventbrite.com and get your tickets. Once again, that is Sunday, February the 16th, the Southern Soul Aquarius Valentine Brunch at Social 21 Bistro. We also got the Soul Music Awards coming up next Sunday, February the 2nd. Doors open at 3. The red carpet starts at 2:30. Show starts at 4. That's at Ground Zero, Biloxi, in Biloxi, Mississippi, the club that's co-owned by Morgan Freeman. And February the 1st is our meet and greet for all of the Soul Music Awards nominees. That particular show is sponsored by the Waymaker Group and will be at the Gilbert Epps Lodge, number 576 in Biloxi, Mississippi. Doors open at 7. The meet and greets from 7 to 9. All the nominees that have a nominee flyer get it in free. So that's a chance for you to come network, chance for some of the artists will be in town. A lot of the performances going on that night too consist of D. Saunders. You got Ray Rush. Mika gonna come do her thing. She always tearing up the stage. You got SRJR. My guy Columbus Toy will be performing. And also my other guy, Mr. Carlos, he gonna come, do his thing. With his song is, for those who don't know, she got that juice. He gonna be there as well as Trey Seven and Miss Vicky Baker. Got to just add the special guest, which is Angel King, and the TNT girls will be there also. So that is February the 1st, that Saturday, the day before the award show, is the meet and greet party and concert at the Vernon Gilbert Elks Lodge, number 576 in Biloxi, Mississippi. So don't miss that. Got a great weekend of networking with different artists. And don't forget, every week is our Southern Soul Tuesdays at the M Bar, where you can get 2-for-1 drinks, you can get food specials, and a great atmosphere. Grown folks party, grown folks music. Usually DJ Big O 601 on the ones and twos, playing a lot of music that'll make you get up out your seat, make you feel good about yourself. So come on out and have a good time at the M Bar every Tuesday, 5 to 7, Southern Soul Tuesdays. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Marlena will be back next week. So same time, same place, right here on 90.1 FM every Wednesday. That's every Wednesday from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on 90.1 FM. You can catch the lounge where we usually interview somebody, play a couple of songs, introducing you to stars before they become superstars. My name is Lex Luga, and I'm signing out. About to turn you over to my guy, Handyman. So shout out to Handyman, too, being nominated for Radio Personality of the Year at the Soul Music Awards, too. Shout out to him and Ragman as well, being nominated, too, and 90.1 FM being nominated for Radio Station of the Year that supports soul music. So appreciate all the listeners and everybody. We about to sign out. Y'all be safe out there, and thank you for tuning in.
Everything turned out good, man.
So.